Good morning. Good morning from Morristown, New Jersey. My name is Mary. Thank you for trusting me today with your morning flow. I have my cat, Perna, who might join us in the video a couple of times, so I consider that sort of our blessing if she joins us. Let's get started today in a comfortable seat with a tall, straight spine. Hands can rest comfortably on your knees, palms up if you're feeling like you want to receive today. Palms down if you're feeling like you need a little bit more grounding. I'm definitely feeling like a little more grounding this morning. Let's take a great big deep breath in and shrug our shoulders all the way up to our ears. As we exhale, I want you to roll them down your back. Push all that air out of your body all the way out the bottom. I want to get rid of any stagnant air that's sitting in the bottom of our lungs. Let's take another deep breath in. You can close your eyes or they can remain soft. Part your lips again or open your mouth for a great big exhale. On this third inhale, let's sweep our arms up to the sky. Seal your lips closed at this point. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale using that Ujjayi breath. That is when we make the sound of the ocean in the back of our throat, really pushing the air back and forth through our soft palate. Blink your eyes open. Welcome to your practice. Let's get started today in a child's pose. Hips can be directly over your knees. You can either have your knees wide or you can bring your knees together. I like my knees together to really open up my low back. Let's take a couple of really deep breaths while we really connect to the planet. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Again, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Last time, breathe in. Open mouth, exhale, and I really want to hear it. I want to hear it like a 15-year-old teenager. Exhale. Like you're bored. Gently roll up onto your hips. Let your head be the last thing to stack over your shoulders. Sweep your arms to the sky, and let's go ahead and rise up onto our knees. Reaching up out of our sides, we're going to exhale into an open twist to the right-hand side. So keep your hips pointed at the front of the room. We're really twisting through the torso. And if you feel like it today, if it's not uncomfortable for you, let's go ahead and gaze over that right thumb. So we're maintaining the posture in our core while we breathe. We are sort of pushing the mat apart with our kneecaps, maintaining strength in our lower body as well. Hands back up to the sky while we return to center. Inhale. Exhale to the left side. Open arm twist. Remember, track that left hip forward. And if you're feeling comfortable for it today, let's gaze over that right thumb. Take a deep breath in while we hold this position. Exhale, return to center, arms reach up overhead. We're going to inhale, and when we we exhale, we're going to cactus our arms and really open our collarbone, our pecs. Inhale, sweep our arms up again. Inhale, inhale, reach up. We're going to do this again. We're going to do 3 total times. Cactus your arms on your exhale, deep all the way back, really pulling your shoulder blades together in the back of your body. 3rd time, sweep our arms up to the sky, pulling up long out of your sides, and pull those elbows back and down your body into a cactus position. Let's go ahead and continue down our body, grasping those hands together at your back. If your palms touch, that's great. If you need to grab a towel so that your hands can get to one another, props are always encouraged and welcome. So we're going to drag our shoulders together and our palms and wrists down our back body. We're going to protect our lower back by engaging our belly. And we're going to gently and slowly bend down into child's pose while we rinse out our shoulders by pulling our wrists away from our lower back. Take a deep breath in this position. Open mouth, exhale. Release your bind and come into seed pose. Wrap your hands around the backs of your heels and we'll gently take 1 deep restorative breath in. With your lips sealed, exhale with your Ujjayi breath. Begin to look forward. Place your palms in front of you and let's slide gently and slowly into Sphinx pose. Take all the time that your body asks you for today. In Sphinx position, we want to drag our elbows back towards our waist so that we're pulling our body through our arms. We have our hands set up like a goalpost, wrists in front of our elbows. On a deep breath in, we're going to inhale and open our throat towards the sky while we track our elbows back towards our torso. Inhale deeply. Now on an exhale, we're going to come up into plank position. So I want you to tuck your toes, engage your kneecaps, and lift your hips. Take a deep breath in. You can do this. We're going to build just a little bit of core strength here. If you need to adjust yourself in any way, please do so. I would pull my elbows back a little bit further underneath my shoulders just to maintain my hip height. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, we're going to lower gently, slowly, completely controlled back into our Sphinx position. We're going to untuck our toes and take a deep breath in again while we drag our torso forward through our elbows. We're not actually moving, we're just creating that tension. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with lips sealed. Tuck your toes, tuck your chin, and we're going back into the plank position. Take a deep breath in when you get here. Stay for your exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, lips sealed. Push up on your right hand, push up on your left hand, and walk your way into your first downward dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Take your dog for a walk if that's what your body is asking for this morning. If you want to shorten your dog, you can do that. If you want to lengthen your dog today, that is also acceptable. Anything that your body is asking for is considered a higher form of yoga when you listen to it. Go ahead and come up on your toes. And let's get out any kind of a snap, crackle, and pop. Perfect. We're going to take our right foot to the sky, maintaining our hips level. We want our right hip level with our left hip. So nothing open, nothing dramatic this early. Let's just go ahead and take a deep breath. On the exhale, we're going to swing forward and touch our right knee to our right elbow. Really want to push up out of our wrists in this position. Let's go back up. Inhaling. On the exhale, we're going to take our knee to our left elbow this time. Really pushing up and out of your body. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, let's step it all the way through your hands. You might need to walk it up a little bit like I do. We're going to come up into high crescent pose. So I want you to set up first. Find the foundation of your feet so we're not putting any pressure on our back to lift us. So remember, no weight at all in our hands before we decide to lift up with our legs and our glutes, our abs, everything except those low back muscles. So when we're in our high crescent pose, you want to adjust your stance so that you are in line with your own hips. I want your knee tracking over your ankle if possible. And if it's comfortable for you, spike that left heel up into the air. We want to always be active in our upper body as well, so I don't want to see any, noodle arms or phones. Just kidding. Arms up in the air. Just maintain active hands. You can always move anything that feels better for you. Now that we have a nice and solid crescent pose, I want us to just swivel open to warrior two. I'm going to move my foot so that my heel is directly in line with the arch of my left foot. That's how we know we're doing it right. Although with yoga, there's not really doing it wrong. We want to reach our hands in left and right position. Bend your right knee and make sure that our right knee is pushing out, not collapsing in. So right knee will be pushing out towards the right edge of your mat. Arms in line with your shoulders. Shoulders directly over your hips. You can bend a little deeper. Let's reverse that right palm and reverse our warrior. Growing long in that right side, we're going to windmill it down and end up back in a three-legged dog. This time, we're going to step it through to an easy pigeon pose. We're going to just set down that right knee and right ankle. It doesn't have to be a right angle to your mat. It needs to be comfortable for your body. Gently walk our left knee back, and we are now going to chill for a minute in pigeon pose. You can always stay up if your pigeon feels like being upright and very active today. Go for your quad stretch if that's your thing. If you want to be a chill pigeon today, that's wonderful also. Relax. Let's take a deep breath. Rest your head on your hands if that's comfortable for you. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. Again. Purna. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're going to do that on the other side and then we'll wrap this up. Yes, I said it. It's fine. Push yourself up into your pigeon pose, and we're going to tuck our left toes and pop ourselves up into a downward dog, where we'll go forward on our left side. Take your left foot to the sky, keeping your hips level. Maintain that sense of, closed hip, even, oh my gosh. Okay, let's take our knee through and touch our left elbow. push up out of your torso and out of your hands. Go back. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale up. On this exhale, we're going to step through and set ourselves up for high crescent on the left side. Let's go ahead and place our feet where we want them to be. We want to be on parallel train tracks. We're not on one single tightrope, so your feet should never be in line. You should be next to one another. I like mine hip spaced apart. Activate your right and left sides. Reaching up, we want our shoulders over our hips and our knee over our ankle. Take a deep breath in. We're going to open up to Warrior Two, facing the other side. Make sure your left knee is pushing out towards the left side of your mat. Flip your left palm. Let's reverse our warrior. Windmill this down. Bring that left foot back up into the air. Take a deep breath in. And we're going to step through for an easy pigeon. Again, choose how active you want your pigeon to be this morning. I am definitely feeling like a more chill pigeon. So let's take a deep breath in. Let it go however you decide. And let's come down to rest and take some deep breaths in. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. Again, inhale. Exhale with that Ujjayi breath, sealed lips. One more time, slowly inhale. Exhale. And begin to sit up. Put your hands underneath you. We're going to sit down back on our left hip. Swing that right leg out in front of us. And get ready for forward fold. Let's move the flesh from underneath our seats so that our bones ground directly into the earth. Flex your feet and let's sweep our arms to the sky, reaching up and out of our waist. And let's tilt our body forward so we have no curve in our spine if possible. Just go as far as you can. If this is where you're going today, that's amazing. That's advanced yoga. If you would like to go further and really set your body on top of your thighs, congratulations. Take a deep breath in. When we exhale, we're just going to let it all go. Stay in this position with an inhale. Exhale and fold deeper. Inhale while gently rolling up over your body. Your head should be the last thing to come up. Let's go ahead and reach forward while we gently lower ourselves down, flat onto our back. How slow can you do this? Pretty slow. When it gets difficult, when you feel like your legs are going to come up off the ground, when it's just really hard right there, that place where it catches for you, stay right there and let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's do that one more time. Hold this, you can do this. Inhale. Exhale gently, slowly, barely rolling. Your head should be the very last thing to go. Take a deep breath in. Let's stretch long in all directions. Really take up space, guys. North, south, east, west. You are immense. Inhale. When you exhale, bring yourself into a tiny little ball, a tight, tight ball, and hug your knees. Push your knees into your eye sockets and say, thank you so much, body. Thank you for this day. Thank you for yesterday. I hope we can play it again tomorrow. Let's relax your neck. Grab the outsides of either foot in any way that you can, however it's comfortable for you. And let's be happy babies for a minute. For 1 second, there's no rules, no instruction. Just be you. If you're not wanting to be a happy baby today, you can be a grumpy baby. You can absolutely be the grumpiest baby ever. You can throw your body around and do whatever you need to do to get all of that out. One more tight squeeze, and then we're going to relax into Shavasana. The only thing you need to know with Shavasana is just stop. This is where we stop and we rest. We let our bodies realize the work we just did for it. Take one big breath in, let it out. However you choose. I'll get you up when it's time. You did something wonderful for yourself today. Preventative health care is so important. Take a deep breath in, let it all go. I'm going to let my kitten in this room and then rejoin you in Shavasana. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Begin to roll your wrists and your ankles. Begin to bend your knees and your elbows. Welcome gentle movements back into your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll onto your left side, your feminine side today. Our left side just represents encouragement, love, nurturing, trust. Push yourself up into a comfortable seat with your eyes closed or gaze gentle. Let's take a deep breath in and sweep our arms up in the air. Exhale, hands at your heart center, stopping at your third eye to understand that we don't always see everything with our eyesight. Bring your hands down to your heart. I'm so grateful for you today. You've done something for yourself to promote love. You've done something good for the planet today. Namaste. Spider, that hurt. Kittens and yoga are hard. My